Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about useState hook in React. So the useState hook introduced in React 16.8 that allow us to add a state variable to our functional component. With useState hook, we can declare a state variable, initialize it and update it using the stateState function. So let's understand it with an example. Let's import useState function from React library. Now let's declare a state variable using useState function. So as you see, this useState function return an array where our first parameter, first item is undefined and second is some dispatch. So let's understand what it is. So you see this count, it is a state variable which currently is undefined. So how to initialize our state variable? We can initialize by passing the parameter to our useState function. So now if you see, this count is a number which value is 0, and this set count is our set state function which update our count state. So you can see that React dispatch, so this is a method, so we do not have to worry about that how these things work. We just have to write the update value. So let's use this count state in our functional component. Here you can simply see that you click 0 times. That means our count is initialized to 0, and on click me button I will update this count variable. So what I'm gonna do is I will increment my count by +1. So let's add an event to our button. Now let's create this increment function. And in this function, I am going to update my count by +1 using our stateState function. So let's test it. You see it's works perfectly, but should we update our state like this? Let's understand. So if I just copy this line and let's tries to on click tries to update +2. Okay, so this will line update +1 and this line should update +1. So overall this function should update +2. So let's click. You see, if I click, it's update only one time. Why so? So the reason behind that is because we are passing updating our state variable with the help of our state. So this is not recommended. Why? Because if you see at line number 7, what happened is it's passing count which is currently 0, and 0 + 1 it's override 0 to 1. And here also, because right now our count is not updated, it takes some milliseconds, and then this is also overrides to 1. So overall it's override our count variable. So how we should do that? Rather than using this, we should use our previous state as we used to do in our stateState in class component. So we should pass a method. In that method I will pass my previous state, previous count, and this will return my new value. So I will use my new value using the previous state. So this is the way you should update your state. So if I tries to do what I was trying to do earlier, so now on click you see it's updates 2. Okay, so on please it's update 2 every time. So I hope you understand how to declare a state using useState, how to initialize it and how to update it. So let's understand it with another example. So in this example, we have a person object which contains name and role values, and we are showing these values into our website. Now what we want to do is we want to update the person name using this input box and this button. So I have created this form which contains the input box and the button, and on clicking this update button, this submit handle button will be fired. So what is the first thing that we have to do? To prevent from refreshing the page, we will first do e.prevent default so that our page will not refresh. Second thing what we have to do, we have to update our state, so that for that we will use set person. And now here what we will do, we will use our previous state, whatever the previous state was, and then we will keep all this previous state as it is except our name. So name will be e.target, and here you see the target is first target, so we need first target, so we will use target 0 dot value. So if you see, if let me update, the one thing that I have to do, I have to put this in the round bracket. So now let's write the name. Let's say I want to update my name to Kunal. So let's update name, and you see it's updated. So I hope in this video you are able to understand how to use useState with both primitive and non-primitive data types. That's the basic of useState in ReactJS. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any question or comment, feel free to leave them below. Thanks for watching.